So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Saka. Just about within shooting range. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He has found the way through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and the shot! Goal! Arsenal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Forlan.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught. Forlan! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Forlan duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ødegaard with the short one. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Back when it goes. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's...
Great chance! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Arsenal, after 29 minutes, is number 10, Eze.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Luis Suarez. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Saliba. Ødegaard. Hazard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in. There's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and
he shoots! That was somewhat off target. Picked out brilliantly. Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes
Havertz.
added time.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Brilliantly cut out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Oh, that's fabulous. Robertson, chance to deliver. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Oh, what has happened here? Gone behind for a goal kick. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Kukçu. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's well positioned here. A nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. Ball played for Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. Robertson moves wide and looking to get onto this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could be danger here. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. And a chance! They've done it! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Eze. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 29.
Things
Kai
looking
Havertz.
so easy, almost
Number
too easy
2,
here.
Williams Saliba.
Robertson
Number
gets
8.
into some space. He's shifting through the gears here.
Number
Forlan
11,
is flagged
Gabriel
offside.
Martinelli. Number 20, Madueke. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Number 3, Mosquera.
Calafiori.
Number 19,
Mosquera.
Trossard. Substitution.
Martinelli. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Totti. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Trossard. Lampard gets a foot in here.
4 added minutes has been
They've
indicated.
got it again, and he's found a way past. Totti! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Arsenal are having a ball here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, attendees.
Luis
This
Suarez
is a
collecting the
children's
match ball,
announcement.
and it is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Arsenal.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Totti. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ambitious ball here, and he's picked out the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
30 minutes gone. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he cuts out the supply. Kukchu. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe! It's a threatening ball. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
There will be 1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Luis Suarez. Cannavaro. Petit. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things
Just
lacking.
a quick request today for everybody.
Yeah,
to
you don't
please
get any
kindly
points for
remove
stating
any
the
cars
obvious,
parked
Peter,
on
but
the road
thankfully
outside
this
the
is
stadium.
still savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Cleared without hesitation. And the ball's gone astray. Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Deep cross. Schneider. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. In-come delivery. Well, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's been taken short. Shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Robertson drives forward on the overlap. Hangs in a cross. And he's taking no chances there. Look at the space here. 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get...
Lewis! And it's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, now this is some substitution, almost surreal, you've got to feel.
It's a move that's pleasing everyone. Even some of the opposition fans are applauding.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm.
He's got a shot! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 20, Luis Suarez.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Petit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for them.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's it. Watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Traffic to be heavy.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the...
Big chance! The most accurate pass. Robertson. Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Trossard. Good ball, good take. That pass just didn't quite work. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé. No goals as yet. Koundé. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pinches it off him. Mbappe! Oh, it's just a little long. Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan. Good ball over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Raul. Mbappe. Trossard. And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please
No goals
join
at this
me
stage,
in
but
wishing
certainly
all
not
the best
devoid of
to
action.
members of our
It
fan
is
club
0-0 here
celebrating
at
their wedding
half-time.
anniversary today.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll...
Shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Hazard. Koundé. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe is onto this. Backward it goes. Trossard! He's beaten the... Hits it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to let us.
He could be in here. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Mbappe.
Some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lewis Skelly. And it's Lewis Skelly. That'll be a throw. He's gone backward here. And the shot! Kukçu. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
75 minutes played. Now it's Forlan.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that's gone loose. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And here's Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Totti. He's in a good position here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the dying minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Totti, all right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's a little off target. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has been slung wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Robertson. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Calafiori. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Azar. Forlan. Oh, he's burst through. And he's there to retrieve it. Van der Ven. Totti, looking for options for the great chance! Goal! Arsenal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 29 minutes is
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Zubamendi. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Now it's Forlan. Well, they've got it again. Calafiori.
2 added minutes has
Martinelli.
been indicated.
Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. Arsenal finding their passes. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right,
then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ødegaard. Kukçu. Now it's Totti. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Forlan. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Totti. And here's Suarez. 60 minutes played. Kukçu looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Luis Suarez! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that was vital. Can he get it through? Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Totti. It's played through for him. He's fallen! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a sharp pass. Spread it left. Kivior cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Suarez completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Totti. Totti. It's Forlan! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saliba. Kivior getting this one clear.
There will be 5 minutes added
Cannavaro.
time.
Van der Ven. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Luis Suarez touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that's going to be a booking. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.